Beautiful lady. The boss's wife simply asked Tony to put away the mahjong set, but as soon as she left, Tony wrapped the mahjong tiles in the tablecloth, then started shaking it wildly in his hands. When he placed the tiles back on the table, the messy mahjong set had somehow been arranged perfectly like a block of tofu. Just then, the boss's wife returned from the restroom. Seeing the neatly arranged tiles, her curiosity got the best of her, so she picked up a hand of tiles to take a closer look. To her shock, every single tile formed a winning hand. It was at this moment she realized that the seemingly ordinary Tony was far from simple. Turns out, Tony was the personal disciple of the legendary king of gambling. By the age of 18, he had already mastered every gambling technique. He could tell the exact number on dice just by listening to their roll, and he could spot cheating tricks at a single glance. But despite his incredible skills, a year ago, he nearly froze to death on the streets. When he left his master, he was given a strict warning to never use his gambling skills for money, because no matter how good he was, gambling always came with losses. With no other way to make a living, he eventually found himself homeless in the freezing cold. Luckily, the boss's wife took him in and gave him a job as a casino helper. One day, she suddenly gathered all the employees and handed out a bag of money for everyone to split. She had just received news that the world's greatest gambler was coming to challenge her casino. This man was a legend. He had traveled from casino to casino for years, and every place he set foot in eventually collapsed. Knowing she was no match for him, the boss's wife decided to shut down the casino and give away all her savings to help her employees settle elsewhere. Upon seeing this, the employees refused to leave, declaring that she had always treated them well, and they would stand by the casino until the very end. But just then, Tony, whom she had saved, stepped forward and took the money. The other employees were furious, calling him an ungrateful traitor. Yet despite their insults, Tony calmly pulled out a thick stack of cash from his bag. Little did they know, that stack of money would end up saving the boss's wife's life. Meanwhile, the king of gambling had already arrived at the casino. Without hesitation, he tossed 2 massive bags of money onto the table, declaring that he was here to wipe this place off the map. Arrogantly, he proclaimed that every top gambler in the casino could face him together. The challenge was set. 2 of the best gamblers in the house stepped up. The game began. The woman dealt the cards first. The man used every trick in the book to set up the most favorable hand for their side. But the king of gambling merely scoffed at their efforts. Seizing the moment during the card cut, he swiftly stole a card and hid it up his sleeve.